The Eagles with another defensive masterpiece on Sunday Night Football. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is. Cover news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, right here on the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. I'm your host, Phil Stiefel. You can also find me hosting Trending in the AM and countless other shows on the STT Sports Network. I got that YouTube channel linked below. Make sure you copy, paste it, subscribe to that channel. Would greatly appreciate it, guys. On Sunday night, the Eagles beat the Detroit Lions by a huge, high-scoring affair of 16-9. Yes, you heard that right, 16-9. After winning last week against Green Bay 10-7, it took a little bit more, 16-9 this week for them to win the game. And there's going to be a lot of chatter about the game this week. The offense obviously only putting up 16 points was and is less than ideal, but it's more about the defense. It's more about how dominating the defense has been. It's more about how now in 2 straight weeks, the Eagles have given up a grand total of 15 points and 2 touchdowns against arguably 2 of the better, if not top 5 offenses in the Detroit Lions and Green Bay Packers in the NFL. This Eagles defense was just special on Sunday night. Jalen Phillips got his first sack, was phenomenal. Jalen Carter wreaked havoc. Jordan Davis, 3 batted balls at the line of scrimmage to put him in first place in the NFL. Quinyon Mitchell, oh man, what's there to say about Quinyon Mitchell? Did not allow a single reception in the game, tied for the most on 6 targets, tied for the most without allowing a reception in the last 2 seasons. He's only allowed a 41.9% completion percentage this season. That's the lowest by any player since 2018. That's how special Quinyon Mitchell. Cooper Dejean had an interception in the game. The Kobe Dean was on fire all over the place. I mean, it was just a definite defensive masterpiece. We held Jamar Gibbs on the ground in check. Amon-Ra St. Brown in check. I know, Gibbs had 100 yards receiving, but that was about it. The defense just straight dominated the game, and Vic Fangio had this crew. Even Adoree Jackson, who's often maligned and often criticized in the city, Adoree Jackson had a phenomenal performance as well in the game. Obviously, the offense only put up 16 points. Jalen Hurts only had 135 yards, 14 of 28 passing, no touchdowns, no interceptions. The Eagles did run the ball 40 times in very, very bad conditions. It was windy. It was bad out there on Sunday. They still passed the ball a few too many times. The offensive play calling was not very good. But again, the blocking on the offensive line had a big part of that. A.J. Brown not running out, routes as the one play that's getting a lot of show, a lot of airtime. He did have 7 catches for 49 yards, pretty much outdoing, the rest of the team had 7 catches, basically outside after his 7. So they tried to get the ball to A.J. Brown. They tried to force it to him. It was not effective, or at least like you would like to see it be effective, but it is what it is. I'm more concerned about A.J. Brown not running out plays, taking plays off, which has been something we've been concerned with him over the course of this year and last year as well. That's not a good thing. On the offensive line, Cam Jurgens, who did start for the first time in a few weeks, did get injured in the game late and did not return. That's going to be something to monitor. They probably brought him back a week too soon. But even a bigger deal is the fact that Lane Johnson got hurt in the game, did not return. He was banged up to begin with. They're saying he's got a Liz Frank sprain. The estimated return time is 4 to 6 weeks. So he's probably going to go on IR. He probably won't be back to one of the last couple weeks of the season, if at all. There are rumors that there's more tests going on and that he may have to have surgery and be done for the year. We're going to have to wait and see. And that's a massive loss because we know in Lane Johnson's time here with the Eagles, when he plays, they are 110-57 and a tie. That's almost a 66% win percentage. When he does not play, the 38 times he does not play, 15-23, less than a 40% winning percentage when he's not out there. Lane Johnson is arguably one of the greatest right tackles, not just in Eagles history, in the history of the NFL. So losing him for the next 5-6 weeks is going to be a major blow to the offense that's already struggling. So Fred Johnson, next man up, is going to have to step up and play really well in his absence. And it's going to hurt the offensive line depth as well, especially if Cam Jurgens is also out for the time being. It's just going to change a lot of things. But the offense obviously has to get better. The play calling has to get better. Obviously, there are so many plays where wide receivers run into each other. too many guys bunched up in routes and stuff like that. It's more than just play calling. It's play design. It's play, execution. There's so much that's wrong with the offense. But you know what? There's a lot of teams that would love to be in our shoes. There's a lot of teams that would love to have faced the Lions, the Packers, the Rams, the Buccaneers, the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Cowboys already. They'd love to face the schedule we've faced and be 8-2. But you know what? It's not going to be good enough for Eagles fans. It's not going to be good enough for the talking heads on TV and the radio. They're going to find a way to criticize this game and criticize this win instead of praising how great the defense played. And I know you don't want the offense to be carried by the defense, but you know what? When crunch time comes, when it gets down to it, what wins championships? Defense wins championships. And I said it on a short video on YouTube. This team's eerily similar to like the San Antonio Spurs from the early 2000s. No drama really outside. Maybe people want to make drama, but the Eagles don't have drama inside. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this week unfolds with the offense and with the injuries. But, a win's a win, and that's all that matters. So with that being said, everybody have a great day. Go Birds, and bubbles up.